Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the tip-off for the 2022-2023 River Falls High School basketball season. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin West. I was joined by Ariel Avestras, Mr. Rob Derry on the camera, and Debbie Avestras, executive producer tonight. Hey, Ariel, how you doing? See, you got upgrade. Executive producer.
There you go. Doing very well, Kevin. It's hard to imagine that we're back at this again. How long ago was it that we played in that regional final against Onalaska? It just seems like it was yesterday, but looking forward to the season. Quick game right off the bat with a real powerhouse in La Crosse Central. This should be fun.
Yeah, it should be real fun. I'm going to go see if I can get a quick word in with head coach Zach Campbell. What do you think about that? Because I don't know anything about what's going on. So I'm going to sneak down there and see if I can get it. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so that's 4. If you can't hear me, turn it up right there. We'll turn these down. Let me just check, make sure it works. Hold on. Test 1. Oh, yeah, that works. I'll see you courtside.
You're on. So this is our first broadcast this year on YouTube, and the real neat thing is we have new graphics, as you'll see. Our executive producer will be keying in on those. We have a different setup here at the gym. We normally have a nice little table that sits at the same level as the railing, but we've upgraded our technology and have a much larger screen up here that if we put the table up, it would cover the court. So now we have all of our equipment and paperwork down below, and yet we're sitting high, so this should be interesting. Just a little bit of a learning experience for us.
Oh, he missed him.
Missed him what?
I think he missed.
Oh.
The coach.
Kevin must have missed Coach Campbell for his pregame interview. The team is actually in the gym. La Crosse Central is still warming up, but so nice interview, Kevin.
Hey, we got to knock the preseason dust off. I was tardy. He saw me in his rearview mirror. He was
Get him out of here.
I was eating his dust. He was headed to the locker room. So now we know. So I got to get down there before 6 minutes left.
There you go. I was just sharing with the audience that we have upgraded our technology, where our setup is a little bit different, and even the graphics are different too. So looking forward to this newfangled YouTube basketball program.
Some things that we did. So if you're looking at your screen there, we included timeouts this year. So the dashes are.
Outstanding.
So we got your timeouts on there. So that's one upgrade we made. We got Braden Engstrom worked on making it have a little better look. We do have instant replays this year as well.
Outstanding.
So I was kind of getting Deb signed off on that. I don't know if we'll get it or not, but if she's a good play, just hit 3, and then we'll go from there. So let's clear this other layer out right here. There we go. So yeah, we're just trying to bring you the best we can. La Crosse Central, Riverhawks in town. State runner-ups last year.
Right, 28-2 there.
28-2. So they're a really good team. I guess this would be a good measuring stick for the Wildcats. I knew what I was going to talk to Zach Campbell about. It'd be kind of like the preseason football interview where I said, "What do you know about your team?" And he said, "Not much." So he just didn't really know. I think it's probably similar with this team, right? I mean, you got a couple of returners, but a lot of question marks, and who's going to be the next guy to step up for the Wildcats?
Right, with the Wildcats now, if you imagine, they had 43 points leaving for graduation last year. Returning players as far as points, 9.8 points per game. So we got a lot of makeup to do. The interesting thing, though, is the reason why that was is that we had a really, really strong team last year. Players like Joey Butts and Preston Johnson and Jonah Severson didn't get a lot of playing time because they were on a really, really good team. But looking forward to Preston coming out. He's only a sophomore, as well as Jonah Severson. Excuse me, not Jonah. Jonah's a junior. But looking to see what Eli Johnson is able to do. He's a 6'5" sophomore. Because of the team last year, he didn't get a whole lot of chance to play. It'll be nice to see his length and his power underneath the hoop. The really nice thing here is that we have 3 potential starters in Preston Johnson, Jonah Severson, and Eli King that are multi-sport athletes that play football. So their toughness coming into the season is unquestionable. Hopefully we'll be able to, show their strength underneath the hoop. We need some rebounding because we don't have a lot of length, but we have a lot of strength. So looking forward to that this season.
Yeah, I'm looking real forward to it. Last year, we were kind of in the same position sitting here early in the season, Ariel. We said, I don't know what to expect. And then we rattled off a 20-6 season.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
second place in the conference.
Yeah.
We had no expectations, and then the team did really, really well, and it was exciting basketball year last year. So who knows what's up for this year? It might be something similar.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I mean, the standards for River Falls basketball is their defense. I mean, they're taught that, they're drilled that all the way through. So you can pretty much count on that defense being there this year. A lot of maybe some tweaks here and there. The one piece of the puzzle that will be the interesting part is the offense. Seeing where the points are going to come from. We have basically one starter coming from last year with Joey Bucks.
Yeah, really, that's really it. Preston Johnson saw some time last year.
He did?
He'll be a sophomore. I think some of these multiple sport athletes. I think Preston got tough in football this year.
I think
he
too.
grew up a lot this year.
Absolutely.
So it'll be kind of fun to see how he performs this year on the basketball court. And talking to his family, he said, during football season, he still get up at 5:30 every morning and go to the gym and shoot baskets.
Really? Really?
Yeah. So we'll see.
I know the Wisconsin Yearbook, they come out with a publication every year, and they actually stated, with Preston is that he was a really good player, but really young player on a really, really good team, and they really are looking forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do this year. But one of the things I do want to call out with the Wisconsin Yearbook is that they recognize Zach Campbell. I mean, they do a rundown of every team in the state, but if I may, I want to call out what they wrote about River Falls. And River Falls, one of the better coached teams in Wisconsin. River Falls once again figures to grind out win after win under the coach of Zach Campbell. And that, I read a lot in the Wisconsin Yearbook, and it's rare that they call out a coach and they called him out. He is a true asset to the River Falls basketball program. It's been fun to watch him.
Oh, no doubt about it. Hey, we got to give a shout out. Punta Gorda Will. He's on, of course.
Will Johnson.
Looking forward to another basketball season. So welcome aboard, Punta Gorda Will. It's good to see her first on the comments section again. Good to see you there, Penny Keith and Josh Harder. Welcome aboard. Go ahead and use the chat section. Keep it friendly. Now we're going to do some starting lineups, national anthem, a little more housekeeping, bathrooms down the hall and to your left, that type of thing. And here
Got
we
your
go.
waters?
Rob Derry, how you doing? He's
The artist.
The artist. Excited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to River Falls High School. Tonight's non-conference matchup features the La Crosse Central Riverhawks against your River Falls Wildcats. River Falls High School welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to today's contest. As a member of the WIAA and the Big Rivers Conference, we are committed to the true spirit of high school competition. We ask each of you as a participant, official, or spectator to abide by the WIAA character values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and the spectators may enjoy. Thank you. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
Let's honor America. Well, good evening again, everybody, and welcome to the gym at River Falls High School. It's non-conference basketball, the tip-off for the 2022-2023 season. Here's your starting laps. First of Crosse Central, Riverhawks.
Visiting Riverhawks. A 6-foot senior, number 3, Boston Brindley.
Boston Brindley.
A 6 foot 2 inch senior, number 5, Nick Williams. A 6 foot junior, number 10, Peyton Strickmeyer. A 6 foot 7 inch senior, number 12, Bennett Freed. And a 6 foot 3 inch junior, number 22, Henry Meyer.
There's your starting 5 for the Riverhawks. Now, for your River Falls Wildcats, let's dim the lights.
And now, introducing the starters for your River Falls Wildcats. First, the Wildcat manager of the game. He's a 5 foot 5th grader from Westside Elementary. It's Stamets.
West side, the best side.
A 6 foot 2 inch senior, number 2, Aiden Carafel.
Aiden's first start as a senior.
A 6 foot 1 inch sophomore, number 10, Preston Johnson. A 6 foot 1 inch junior, number 24, Joey Butts. A 6 foot 3 inch junior, number 25, Jonah Severson. And a 6 foot 3 inch senior, number 33, Eric Chapin. The Wildcats are coached by Zach Campbell, Zach Turpin, Derek Hackle, Eric Peters, Dick Roy, Brian Wickwat, and McGuire Flood. The officials for tonight's game are Kevin Haugland, Tyler Schreier, and Nick Wiesenbeck.
Hey, welcome, Michael Sherman. Welcome aboard. And John Handel.
Oh, way to go, Michael.
All right, here we go. 18 minutes on the clock. It's high school basketball. We're in the gym at River Falls High School.
Let's go
Student
after
section, the Cat's Den is alive early. Jonah Severson will tip off for the Wildcats. And controlled. By the Riverhawks. They move it around to the outside. Now they're right. Nick Williams here on the near side. Williams trying to get it up top, work it down low to Freed. Freed fade away, 15-footer, no good. Rebound Wildcat. Jonah Severson pulls it out of there at the free throw line. Severson with the basketball right now. Heavily guarded up top. Move it over to the far side to Aiden Carafel. They pop it down low to Preston Johnson. Back up to Carafel to the near side. Snap it around. Preston Johnson thought about 3, puts it back in the holster. Dribbles drive into the lane, now backs it out back top. Joey Butts now with the basketball. He's a strong junior. He looks like a basketball player. The shorts are getting higher every year, Ariel.
They're going back that way. Dang it. Here we go, Eric Chapin.
Chapin for 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound. Riverhawks. La Crosse Central. Nick Williams tries baseline. They shut it down there. Williams now up top. They wrap it around to Meyer. Meyer with the basketball. Guarded by Butts. He looks for baseline. He's got it. Little shoulder up and good.
Really strong move underneath the hoop to kiss it off the backboard.
2. Crosse Central is on the board. Are you going to keep the score?
I don't know.
They give you a little thing over here. Just put a line through it. That sounded so easy off the lips,
said
didn't
than
it?
done, man. Not live.
Preston Johnson, little runner up.
Oh.
Neck ball. Right away, we got a neck ball. Look at that.
Nice real curl move by Preston Johnson. It looked good to start off with, but just got stuck in the hoop.
Neck ball. They'll keep the ball. Didn't know the
it was
rule
a
on
tip?
that. Maybe it was
Oh,
tipped
was it
on
jump? No, it was a jump ball?
I don't know what the neck. I don't know. I didn't get the ruling on that. I didn't read the rule book today. Sorry. Tried to get it in. That's stolen away. Here comes Henry Meyer. and he's fouled by Preston Johnson.
Oh, travel.
Oh, they did call travel on that. I know Johnson was reaching in there, and Henry Meyer was kind of backing it on in, but took too many steps. And the sophomore Preston Johnson with the basketball. He breaks the timeline.
Little trap defense.
Oh, had a man. Now 3-point for Joey Butts.
3 points, Joey.
Joey Butts. Nice ball movement there. Joey Butts gets a great look and drains it. Nice steal, Preston Johnson. One-on-one. Take it to the rack. Nope, he's going to try to dish it off there to the far side to Eric Chapin. Would have been a pretty tough one-on-one. You have to do a little flex to get up there through that.
Really nice defense by Preston, getting his hand in that passing lane. His left hand. Actually, he is a left-handed player. There he.
Kick it back out top. Heat check for Butts. Splash! Shot early on. 2 for Butts. 6-2 Wildcats in the early going. Dribble drive, now stolen away. Joey Butts comes out of there with it. He moves it forward. Johnson with it here to the near side. Up goes Carafel, no good. Rebound. Henry Meyer comes out of there with it. He move it to the far side. There you go, Boston Brindley. No, that wasn't Brindley. That was Nick Williams. My apologies. The 5 got folded under, looked like a 2. Nick Williams tries to get to the baseline, cut off there by Johnson. Now he's going to try to get to the middle. 3-point opportunity. Back iron, no good. And tipped, and out of there comes Preston Johnson. Nice tip by Aiden Carafel. Heads up by Preston Johnson to come out of there with it. Aiden Carafel, the basketball down low to Butts in the toaster, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be watching the game or our brand new 24-inch monitor.
It's hard to keep your eyes off that monitor there. Very hard. Our technology is increasing every year here.
You're right.
I like it.
So that's when we do a replay, then we can see the replay and then describe the replay.
And in for the Wildcats, number 4, Eli Johnson.
Eli Johnson into the game now, number 4.
Brings us a little bit more length and strength underneath the hoop.
Head coach Zach Campbell coaching him up early. Through the hands over there on the far side of Jonah Severson. 14-13 to go, 6-2 Wildcats. Joey Butts with a pair of threes. Yeah, someone said that's a jump ball. Craig Finn said that's a jump ball on the neck ball, so its possession arrow was to the Wildcats. Thank you, Craig. As I glanced down and checked the comments. That's why we got a legion of loyal listeners to clean it up for us. Up, under, and foul. On the way to the hoop is Nick Williams. I think he's going to go to the line for 2.
Foul for the Wildcats, number 10, Preston Johnson. His first, team first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Riverhawks, Nick Williams.
Nick is the leading scorer from returning scorer from last year, 9 points per game and 4 rebounds.
Rob Derry's in mid-season form with the camera. Like to see it.
He just brings it out. We've been watching a lot of streaming basketball and football online.
They got nothing.
They got nothing over Rob. Absolutely nothing over Rob. I mean, I get headaches at some of those.
Hey, Cole Frisch just tuned in.
Hey, Cole.
Nice.
Preston Johnson missed them both. Preston breaks the timeline. Nice screen up top. Kicked out here to the near side. Aiden Carafel. Severson. To Butts. Severson far side. Tries to get baseline. Kick it back up top. Carafel. Butts still try for 3 again. Rainbow, no good.
Nice rebound, Eli.
Eli Johnson with a nice bound. Well, Preston Johnson with the basketball.
Look, Crosse.
Bottle up, double teamed, and I think he's fouled.
Crosse is playing really tough defense. They're not letting anybody in the lane. Once you get down there, they're really crowding the lane. It's going to be tough for us to get those layups like that. The great thing is Joey Butts is hitting those 3-point shots from the outside. Hopefully that'll soften that up.
His first, team second. Back in the lineup.
Preston Johnson inbounding for the Wildcats. Had a little trouble last time. Get it in. There we go. Out to Severson. Over to Carafel. To Severson, near side. Double team quickly. Joey Butts, he'll try three again. Rainbow, in and out, no good. Got a really good look.
He did, really nice look, really good find by Jonas Severson to find him down there in the corner.
25, Jonas Severson. His first,
They called that on Severson? I thought that was,
into the Wildcat lineup.
boy, I thought that was on Eli Johnson, but they called it on Severson.
Yeah. Nick Gervais in the game, number 14, senior.
Nate Gervais in the basketball game. Hey, new uniforms for the Wildcats. I like the Wildcat on the side of the pant. Looks good.
I like that.
Dribble drive, fadeaway 15-footer, count it. Nick Williams. Smooth as butter. Gervais brings it up. Oh, we got a push foul. That one is going to be on Antone Hardy.
We're talking about multi-sport athletes. Antone looks like a multi-sport. He looks like he belongs on the football field, too.
Wow. What a big unit.
Lineup for the Riverhawks, number 10, Peyton Strickmeyer.
They got him down as 5'11", but no weight. He's 5'11", 240.
He's 5'11", all muscle.
And there, yeah. Yeah, he's got a football frame.
Back into the Riverhawks, number 3, Boston Brindley.
Boston Brindley back in the basketball game for the Riverhawks.
Love that name, Boston Brindley.
That's all names team for basketball, isn't it? Ear to the near side, Carafel. Up top, Severson. I'm just watching the monitor now. This is just as good. Rob Derry is so good. Stolen away. Almost a travel. Up under, and Nick Williams.
Again.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer. You can see why. He's good. We're going to have a blocking foul, I believe, on Henry Meyer.
Riverhawks, number 22, Henry Meyer. That's his first, team's fourth.
Fourth team foul now on La Crosse Central. Jonas Severson will inbound the basketball. Get that to Gervais. Almost loses it, and it did went off his fingers a little bit and just headed to the side, and Aiden Carafel couldn't get there quick enough and out of bounds. Turnover. 6-6 here in the early going. 2 3-pointers by Joey Butts have been the offense for River Falls. Henry Meyer. Round they go. Nick Williams with the basketball. Pulls it back out. That one goes to
There's a foul on Eli.
Amaro. Amaro Crosse Nuridin. That's a long name.
I saw that.
That is not going to fit on the back of his shirt.
Omario Crosse Nuridin.
Say Crosse Nuridin. He's number 4.
CN.
Inbound the basketball to Henry Meyer. Meyer directing traffic for the Riverhawks. Brindley, baseline, now snaps it around. All the way across they go to Nick Williams. Some fancy dribbling, backs it out. Give it over here to Peyton Strickmeyer. Foul away from the basketball.
On Joey Butts.
Got a push.
Wildcats, number 2,
Aiden
Aiden Carafel.
Carafel.
First, team's fourth. Back into the Riverhawks lineup, number 12, Bennett Freed.
Bennett Freed back in the game for the Riverhawks. Pass to nobody, but it was high enough. It allowed Bennett Freed to get underneath it. Freed to the rack. He's good for 2.
Really good move.
Timeout. River Falls.
Zach's not liking that. I mean, Bennett had a pretty wide open lane to go in there and make that layup. Not typical of a River Falls defense.
Let's go thank our sponsor real quick, First National Bank of River Falls. So we'll just go right there.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
Eric Chapin back in the game.
There we go. Thank you, Jeff Johnson Ettel with the First National Bank of River Falls.
Got a full court press happening here.
Right out of the chute, they full court press him.
Whoa.
They'll break it. Nice fingers there by Eric Chapin just to get a finger on that. Butts here to the near side. Butts looks like a basketball player with that little wristband. He got the high shorts. Far side, Johnson, Butts, dribble drive into the lane. Spinorama in no man's land now has got to kick it out. Eli Johnson, Preston Johnson.
Central's defense is really, really good.
Really good. Butts with the basketball. Down low to Eli Johnson. Johnson trying to back it in. Use the big frame. Kiss
There
it off
you
the
go.
glass.
Nicely done.
The bank
Eli.
is open for two. Eli Johnson.
Really nice move underneath the hoop.
Love the way he used his frame there, Ariel. He just backed it in.
Eli was tight end, playing a tight end on the really good football team this year. It was fun to watch that group play.
8-8. Just about 8 minutes into half number one. The season tip-off today against a River Falls playing against a very, very tough La Crosse Central team. Gervais, double team. Now he breaks that. Kick it up here to the near side. Joey Butts thought about it. Now goes baseline. Kick it in. Up and no good. Missed the
There you
bunny.
go, Eli. Bring it back up, buddy.
Eli Johnson,
There you
no good and
go.
fouled. Let's go take a look at that right there. Let's see if we can see that foul again here. Got it up. Missed the bunny right there, and then up strong and fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. And there it is. It's our first replay of the season.
Outstanding.
Misses the first one. How'd that feel? How'd that replay feel to you guys? That feel okay?
Like,
Felt
no,
good?
for us to be able to watch it, that's really cool because the people at home could do that themselves. They could just back
Right.
it up and go forward. We can't do that.
So
here.
all I did there was hit three, and then it makes the second one. Up and good. Wildcats take a 9-8 lead with 9:56 to go in half number one. Hanging with a very tough La Crosse Central team. Little different story than last year where La Crosse Central jumped out to a lead early and often. 3-point chance, Rainbow. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Antoine Hardy. Preston Johnson double teamed. And they're going to say, what are they? I don't know what are they saying that that the Riverhawks stole it, but then stepped on the line. I
Oh,
think.
interesting. I was down trying to score my points and I
Right.
missed it.
I think he stole it and then stepped on the line. 11-9, La Crosse Central after that three-pointer. First lead of the game for La Crosse Central. Preston Johnson fadeaway 14-footer.
Oh.
Count it, the sophomore. Nice fadeaway 14-footer there for the sophomore Preston Johnson to make it 11 apiece.
He had 6'7" Freed on him too, and he put it up over him. Tough shot.
Nice pass down the lane, up and in.
As I speak about Freed, he puts 2 points in himself.
Brindley, nice pass to Freed, up and in. Now they're going to double team him again, a little trap. Eli Johnson. Gervais for three, in and out, no good. And the rim just didn't want it, spit it right out of the clown's mouth. 13-11. He had a pretty good look. Speaking of threes, there's a three chance. Front iron, no good. Nice save. Cross court. And just kept in play by Bennett Freed. Settle her down, they're saying, huh? Nick Williams snapping it around.
Freed's got Joey Butts on him. That's a height. Oh, now they switched it off. Eli King's on Freed.
Long three, no good. Rebound Riverhawks, and Preston Johnson comes out of there with it. Joey Butts, near side. Preston Johnson, far side they go to Gervais. Butts down the lane, lost a handle. 3-point
Eric
chance,
Chapin.
no good. Real good look by Eric Chapin. Hit the front iron, just couldn't get it to drop. 13-11. La Crosse Central. Nick Williams again, now snapping around. That was Brendan Cahill who got in the basketball game. He's got the ball now, kicks it out to the far side. Oh, great look down low, no call. Let him play. Good, strong basket there by Bennett Freed. Tried to draw the foul, no call. I like that, let him play, huh? A little dust up. 15-11. Joey Butts over to Gervais. Butts with the basketball. He's going to try to get down and land to the Giants. Soft kiss off the glass.
Nicely done, Joey.
And two more for Joey Butts. Three. Good. Might want to get out on Nick Williams. He's like, that's a pretty good look.
That was really smooth.
And I think I'll just take this one.
He just took his time, dialed her in, and slammed it.
Gervais getting some pressure. So Gervais was on the ground and the ball rolled up his leg, and then it goes back over to La Crosse Central. 18-13. And La Crosse Central getting their sea legs, Ariel.
Yep, Josh Godden, first playing time, 5'10", senior.
Nick Williams moves the ball up the court for the Riverhawks. Tries to find some lane down to the toaster, up under, and what are they going to call there?
Travel. Nope.
Oh, foul on a reach. No, they did call a travel, Ariel.
Oh, there you go.
He kind of lost a handle on it. The ball got up a little bit high. Trust your eyes, Ariel. Trust your eyes. I know it's early, but you had it. You had it.
Full court press here.
Let's go.
Yeah, we can get kind of spoiled with this monitor in the pinch zones.
Yeah, it works out perfectly. Especially in that bottom corner there. It's always been difficult to see.
Josh Godden in the game for the Wildcats. He's got the basketball right now. Pops it over to Preston Johnson. Godden now with the rock. Move it down low. Fade away. Jonas Severson with a baby hook. Back up and under and good. Eric Chapin on mop-up duty. Nice job, Eric Chapin right there for the rebound and put back for two. 18-15 with 5:37 to go in half number one. Wildcats hanging around early. Got some hustlers on the team, Ariel.
They do. They always seem to come up with the players that really want to play defense, play tough all the way around.
Nick Williams looking for a crease. Nothing doing there. Crossover dribble. Now pass here to the near side. 3-point chance. Good.
Wow.
Peyton Strittmatter. Strittmatter for three. That's about their fourth three-pointer, maybe, at least.
I got three so far.
Okay, that's probably right. 3-point chance, short for Godden.
It's a good look.
Yeah, real good look. Just come up a little short on that. Yeah, you can see Nick Williams as their quarterback, huh? He's a good basketball player.
Him and Freed really are a really good tandem out there. Freed can handle the ball on the outside, and then look at that pass.
Oh, offensive foul. Good position down low by Preston Johnson, and Noah Dingle runs him over. His first. Cody Olson, seen his first action in the basketball game for the Wildcats.
It's a really good move on La Crosse Central's part to put this full court press in, especially with a brand new team. trying to find their feet, trying to figure out who's going to be the ball handlers and who are the best passers. And so they're putting the pressure on us where they need to. We've been able to handle it so far. Let's see what we can come up with for the rest of the game. There we go. There's a foul.
Reach in foul. That might be on Nick Williams. Let's see.
The thing with
it is.
The thing with the full court press, if you challenge it and go hard after it, it's better that way as opposed to sitting back and waiting for their defense to collapse on you. So being very aggressive and moving the ball forward as fast as you can would be the best part of being able to handle that.
Butts back in the game. Josh Godden's going to go to the line in the bonus now with 4:34 to go in half number one.
Nice rebound.
Severson. And we got a travel on Severson. Pretty intimidating. And Antoine Hardy was breathing down his neck.
Well, Jonah's used to being a running back. He's like, I can take him. I'm just backing him down.
Right? Forgot he can't move his feet in this sport, though. He was going high knees on him. Hardy with the basketball over to Nick Williams. Peyton Strickmeyer, far side they go. Nick Williams with the basketball now. Hardy. Near side. Strickmeyer. Patience, patience, patience. Good defense here by River Falls. Dane Axness in the game for Lacrosse. Number 14, three-point chance. Front iron, no good. Ripped out of there by Cody Olson, his first rebound of the game. Joey Butts back in. Moves it over to Severson. Up top to Carafelt. Near side, Joey Butts. Dribble drive down to the toaster, fade away, up and good. Let's save that one. We got a second, we might go back and look at that. Nice play by Joey Butts. (17-21) Wildcats. Nice first half.
Really good first half.
Three-point chance. Gets his own rebound. Up, under, fouled, and traveled.
Wow.
Little jump step there by Nick Williams. Referee right there and says, not tonight.
Tell it's an early game. We've seen more travel calls here in this first game than we generally see in any game.
Mm-hmm.
You got the UWRF coaches over there on the right-hand side.
Scouting. 3:06 to go in half number one. They'll get it in. Boy, they're seeing this. Nick Williams up and good. That full court press is tough. You got a pretty athletic Lacrosse Central team, and giving the Wildcats fits on the full court press. Joey Butts now will be bookended and stolen away. Here comes Bennett Freed, up and good. There's 4 quick points and a timeout on the floor.
Like I said, doing that full court press here in one of the first games of the season is a really good play on Lacrosse's side, challenging our ball handlers to see what they can do here, especially with a brand new, fairly brand new team. We were only returning 9.8 points from last year.
The 3. Okay. Let's. Hey, we got a second. Let's go back and look at that nice play by Joey Butts coming underneath the basket here. Joey Butts got he's got about 8 points this first half. Nice watches, nice strong move here. Up, under, and in. Saw some nice things from Joey Butts here in the first half.
Very, very nice in the sense that he actually got in the lane and was able to get that ball up. It's been very, very tough for us going into that lane against the Crosse Central's defense. So we were talking about River Falls returning players bringing in 9.8 points from last year. While Lacrosse Central was 28-2 last year, they lost 45 points last year, but they're still bringing back 28. So they've got some scorers coming back here with Freed and Williams as well. So
yeah, Nick Williams and Freed, there's some horses.
Yep.
25-17. Wildcats want to limit the damage here in half number one. They've kind of hung around. That last 4-point exchange, though, was pretty tough to swallow.
They actually pulled that full court press off.
Butts with a basketball. Looking for Carafell, couldn't get it to him. Now they get it here to the near side to Cody Olson. Back out to Butts. Far side they go. Severson, he wants to back it in. In the toaster. Can't get there. Trying to give it to Cody Olson on the way in. Missed the pass. Up, under, and fouled. I believe that's going to be Boston Brindley going to the line for a pair. Foul, first foul on Joey Butts, number 24. Boston Brindley to the line.
No one on the team with more than one foul going into the 2:10 into the first half.
Not much arc on that, but he got the job done. Rolled it around and up and in. Eli Johnson in the basketball game for River Falls. Second one is up, back iron, no good. Almost a travel. Pulled out of there and then lost by Jake Godin. He had it, and then he lost it. A little tuck and roll, and out of bounds it goes. Freed up under the left-handed and good. He's pretty good.
He's a really good player. He's got a lot of length to him, but he can handle the ball really, really well. Get that full court press back on again.
Back in the Wildcat lineup, number 33, Eric Chapin.
Eric Chapin back in the basketball game for River Falls. He'll be inbounding the basketball on the far end line. Again, this full court pressure giving the Wildcats a little bit of maybe a learning experience here. And they'll trap. There it is. Here comes the trap. Boy, they're quick.
Yeah,
Butts has nowhere to go.
That trap.
There it is. Give it to him. Up, under, and good. Nice feed. Good look. Eli Johnson. That was the Johnson and Johnson combination there.
Good call. Good call.
3-point chance. No good. Nick Williams, far side. 3-point chance away and good. Woo!
He can do it from the inside, outside, mid-range.
Upside down. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Inside, outside, upside down. 31-19. La Crosse Central pulling away a little bit here as we near the end of half number one. Poked away from behind by Boston Brindley. Out of bounds it goes. Preston Johnson will inbound underneath his own hoop. Joey Butts. Far side, Johnson for three. Pulls, no good. Rebound, Bennett Freed. La Crosse Central in no big hurry, up 31-19 with 50 seconds to go here in half number one.
Playing for that last shot of the game. Excuse me, the last shot of the half.
Season tip-off, first game of the year. Both teams knocking a little bit of dust off. Wildcats hanging close for the first half of the first half, and La Crosse Central pulling away a bit here. Full court press giving them a little bit of fits.
It did. I mean, we were probably, 8 points off the full court press
think
that they were
so.
able to score, which is a huge piece of the point differential right now.
That's the differential.
So now they're going to break it down. Now their offense is going to start. They get started around 7 seconds.
Nick
They're
Williams
flattening
looking
it
for
out
the
with
clear
Nick
out.
Williams.
Pass to the near side to get it down low. Oh, great look. And no good. Up, under, and they're going to count that. They said good. A little putback there. Bennett
good.
Freed.
It looked good. We could do a replay on that as well.
Let's see if I got it. Let's see. We'll see if we got that. Let's see if we got it. There it was. Let's watch that. We'll watch that one more time.
Gotta watch the clock and the ball going up at the same time.
It's this one right here. Let that go. We'll look at that one more time. Let's look at that one more time. Watch the clock down low.
Yep.
Ooh, there it is.
You think so?
I think it was right there.
You know, the rest could come up here and ask us now that question.
Right? So that was real close. Real close.
Really nice to have the replay. I saw football, state football actually had replay playing on the state championship games.
Ah.
I was really surprised. Very impressed.
We had it about half the season this year.
Yeah. Heard it took a high school graduate.
It did. Yes, it
1
did.
year, not even a year out to show you how to do
It
it.
took him 3 minutes. I was embarrassed, but I was happy though. Oh, they were going upstairs to use it.
Yeah, they were using
okay,
it.
now I'm-
They were using it for a replay to determine if they made the right play, which was really cool to see.
Oh, they could have came up here for that one. It would have been inconclusive. I think the bucket would have stood.
I would have guessed that too.
So I'm going to go up here and put first half on. I'm going to go put halftime on here.
I'm a little fast reading that, but probably. Sorry. I'll coordinate next time.
What do you got?
Are you doing trivia? Or?
I don't have any. We can. Do you have trivia? We don't. Do you have one?
Well, let's hold off on it. 'Cause
Okay.
We're going to do.
Okay. We'll do one Friday night.
Yeah, Garage Bikes and Brews has been very, very gracious in donating for the
Pulling the mic up just a little bit.
for the trivia contest. So we'll kick that in on Friday. Sorry, Paula. I'm sure you were all keyed in to get the answer off of that one really quickly.
Oh, so I didn't. You should tell me I didn't even have their thing queued up here. So I would have. It's a garage here. Let me see if I can add it here. Let's see if I can add it real quick. So hold on. I think I'm gonna go in here and see if I can screw this up at halftime. Hey, I'm no Braden Engstrom.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm no Braden Engstrom, but hey, there you go.
Garage Bikes and Brews.
There you go. So they're gonna be. So talk to us more about that. You just snuck this in on me right in the middle of a live broadcast.
No, I didn't sneak that in on you. I told you about that earlier, right?
So yeah, maybe I forgot. So the Garage Bikes and Brews. So what are we going to be playing for? A gift certificate from there?
A gift certificate from them for basically 2 refreshments of your choice when you go in there. I think it's worth $12 or something. $12.
There you go. So, and then in order to get that, you have to go down there. We'll give them their name, whoever won. All right.
They'll put their name on the board up there. You go in there and you cash it in and
there we go.
have some fun over this winter time. I know we spent a lot of time there during the summertime because we biked a lot, but they have a nice little brewery there as well, and so you can partake in their own brews or non-alcoholic drinks, or even brews from a lot of different other breweries around the area. So
there you go. The Garage Bikes and Brews are doing Wildcat trivia for boys basketball this year. And we got them queued up. We'll be ready to go. So Friday night, we'll bring you that.
That would be good.
How about that?
And Debbie and I were walking in, Kevin. Who do we play on Friday? I need to catch myself up here. I have no idea who we're playing on Friday.
Let's look at our thing. So we're gonna find out. I think it's New Richmond, maybe.
Is it really right off the bat? I thought it was significant.
New Richmond.
Okay. Richmond's they're like us. They're gonna have to find their feet. They're losing their top scorer, C.J. Campbell, from last year. I think he averaged close to 25 points. They had a really strong football season, but their basketball will be interesting. They're not picked to do really well in the conference, but you just never know what's going to happen in this conference until the play begins and you get in halfway through the season. I don't believe River Falls was picked to place really high last year. This year, River Falls is picked to be fourth in the Big Rivers Conference. Number one is Eau Claire Memorial. I know that they lost 3 scholarship players to graduation this last year, but they are coming back with a really strong team. It's Rice Lake is picked to take second. They have the Orr brothers, Tyler and Zach Orr, coming in. Tyler is the only first-team all-conference player returning from last year's all-conference team, so they're picked to take number 2. Hudson, they're bringing back, I think, 7 players back to the varsity squad, so they're picked number 3, with River Falls picked to be number 4. But again, we weren't picked to be very high last year.
No.
Football team, our basketball team really grinds it out. Our defense is really, really strong. And this is the first game of the season. We're just trying to find our feet. I give credit to Crosse Central and what they're doing. They're really trying to put the pressure on us where they should, trying to determine, can we handle their pressure? Do we have the ball handlers to do that? And they've done that very, very successfully.
We have a question online that says, is La Crosse Central ranked? You know.
That is a good question. I don't know if the ranking doesn't come out. I think they're picked in the beginning. They're definitely, I think, in the top 10. Onalaska, actually, in their conference, in the Mississippi Valley Conference, is picked number 1 in that conference. I think they may be ranked in the top 3 as well. Onalaska was a really, really good team to begin with, but then they have a new transfer from Black River Falls that really changed the landscape there. His name is Evan Anderson. He transferred from Black River Falls, so he's joining T.J. Stutley and crew at Onalaska. And I think, like I said, they're ranked in the top 3 in the state of Wisconsin. La Crosse Central not terribly far behind.
I'm assuming that head coach Zach Campbell probably has got his dry erase marker out going over how to break that full court press. What do you think at halftime here?
I definitely agree with that. I know in years past what they would do is they would get the ball inbounds and they would clear out. La Crosse Central's not allowing that. They're even with the chance to clear out, they're actually putting a trap on the player down below. So they're putting a lot of pressure on. They did break it really well with Eli Johnson going in for that layup. We'll try to redo that going here in the second half.
And we have time. Why don't we go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
Thank you, Jeff Johnson et al. Down there at the First National Bank of River Falls. They're up there on the hill in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls, and they're on the campus of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. They sponsor everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network in River Falls, Wisconsin. Hey, we're coming up on 4,000 subscribers on our channel. So
outstanding.
So I'd like to get that here in the next few weeks. 150 short. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the little subscribe button. It's down in the right corner of your stream. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Try to get to 4,000. And we're only like 150,000 views short of 1 million views on our River Falls Sports YouTube channel. That's been done over the last 4.5 years. So how about that? I know big times get 1 million in a day, but hey, 1 million would be a lot.
For us, basketball? Or
for just all of the sports.
All sports
on the River Falls. So this has been going on for about 4.5 years on the YouTube. So Yeah, we're sneaking up. Hope maybe through the winter we can get to 1 million views on the River Falls Sports YouTube network.
Not only are family and friends watching the game, but we have people from, outside of River Falls that are just interested in watching the broadcast, so that's really cool, too.
The big fans? Oh, good. We got some Riverhawks, big fans. They said down here in front of us.
We even have an Eau Claire North fan, Laura Horn, whose son is an assistant coach for the Eau Claire North Huskies, watching the game this evening as well. So welcome, Laura.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Westhouse, Ariel Avestres, Rob Derry, the artist on the camera, and Debbie Avestres, our executive producer tonight. You're knocking the dust off, though. I see you popping around that thing pretty good. So we'll get you re-signed off on that. All right, here we go. La Crosse Central will inbound the basketball here to start the second half. They're up 33-19. Baseline, nice move up off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around, and boy, La Crosse Central comes out of there with it. A little cat and mouse going on, and they end up getting it back to La Crosse Central. Backs it on in. All the way here to the near side. That's going to be freed. No good. Another rebound. That's Henry Meyer on the rebound. Up under, no good. And Wildcats finally come out of there. Now we got a jump ball. It'll be Wildcat basketball, I believe.
That Freed is a really active player. He took a three-point shot out here down below us, and he was able to come all the way around for the rebound for the second shot up. That was very impressive.
I like that word, active, very active. Like, yeah, he shoots, is not looking around, is he?
Right.
He's just, I'm going to get his own rebound, a little old school. Full court press again.
They did a clear out for Zach right there, and they did not bring that trapping defense out to him. So let's see what happens the rest of the way.
Joey Butts, far side. Over to Careful. Now to Preston Johnson. Eli Johnson, baseline. And reach-in foul. That one, I think, is going to be on Boston Brindley.
It's a really nice pass underneath the hoop. Joey was going up for an automatic two, but got fouled.
We should go to timeouts home and add 2 when you get a chance. I'm going to test you here. Go up.
There you go, Eli. Not Eli. Jonah.
Space. One more. There we go.
I'd like to see that, getting the ball underneath the hoop a little bit more to Jonah and Eli if he's in there as well.
We got some points. 33-21. Didn't go?
Okay.
Oh. There we go. You're back.
We're back.
Oh, reach-in foul. Butts didn't like that call at all.
Actually called it on.
Oh, he called it on Preston Johnson.
I thought he called it on Joey the way he looked at him.
Yeah, right.
Is that Preston's first foul?
I believe that's what they said.
Yep.
Boston Brindley will inbound the basketball for the Riverhawks. Up top here to Nick Williams. Far side they go. Dribble drive down in the toaster, and what do we got? A foul.
Pushed off.
Push off. He was coming down to the toaster, and he got a little push off, and a little tic-tac foul there, a little nickel dime. Put a nickel in the weasel sack there if you're a La Crosse Central fan. Didn't like the call. Referee right there, though. Wildcats will take it off the hands of Joey Butts, and another turnover on the press. I think we know what the Wildcats will be working on this week in practice.
Absolutely.
Another 2 points on a turnover on the full court press. Preston Johnson, far side. Air ball. Pretty good look by Kerfeld, just came up short.
Oh.
Ooh. Eli Johnson got there, and I think they're going to... Went on Strittmatter. Some more full court press if you hadn't had enough of it. How about a little bit more? trap. Preston Johnson in a little bit of trouble. Going to try to dribble out of it, needs some help. Move it up. And another turnover on the full court press.
Foul on Eli Johnson. Had a wide open Aiden Carafell underneath the hoop there as well. It's tough to see that when you have that much space between him and you. It was like 3/4 of a court pass, so tough to see him, but he was wide open.
Yeah, it's giving him fits, isn't it?
It really is. In that first instance, they didn't do the trap. In the last two, they did do the trap. So you don't know what to expect, which is really good coaching.
And then they just close that door on that trap and makes it really tough if you're not getting any help. Baseline. Nick Williams put his shoulder in there. And they're going to call the charge.
Jonah took that charge. That's not normal for him. He's probably ready to take the dude on as a football player. He said, bring it. But he took the charge.
Yeah, the 2 timeouts, Craig, were in the first half. So I think you get 5 new ones in the second half. That's accurate, isn't it? Your timeouts reset?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yep.
So
You only get 5 for the whole game? Debbie
is
says
it
5 for the
whole
whole
game? Well, if that's the case, we need to subtract a couple off.
I
It
think,
doesn't say it on the board, though, does it?
no.
Yeah, it should say up there, timeouts left, 3 and 5.
5, there you go. So there you go. See, this is why we have our Legion of Loyal listeners. Yeah, they did already take 2 timeouts.
Debbie was the executive producer, said we were 5 for the
See,
whole
it's
game.
first game of the season. I forget what sport I'm calling. There we go. Legion of Loyal listeners, Craig Finstead, 5 per game. He says, thank you. This is why we got you guys.
Craig is an official, actually, an
Yeah.
official.
So, Craig, we're going to get you. So, they got this thing called Rendezvous where you can call people in. You're going to be like our Dan Blangino for basketball.
Oh, there
We're
you
just gonna-
go.
We're going to bring you in live, and then you can explain it. I'm going to work on that. We're going to have that sometime this season. We're going to go to Craig Finstead. Craig, what do you got? That'd be a nice segment, actually. And you just explain it, right?
He's got to have a fancy suit and tie on, though, and his hair greased back.
Right. Yeah. You're going to have to go a little deeper into the tie rack and get a nice square knot in that with a little dimple.
That Bennett Freed is a really good player. He's fun to watch. Defensively, offensively.
6'7".
Here comes a full court press again. There's a trap immediately.
And there's a steal.
And there's a steal. That was Freed again, being very, very active, playing that middle safety, actually, as in a football player.
Yeah,
Here we go again.
Eli Johnson will inbound for the Wildcats. See if they can break it here. Get it into Joey Butts this time. Side lines they go. Back to Joey Butts. They eased up on him right there a little bit. Preston Johnson, far side. Good chance for Godden. 3 for Josh Godden.
Nicely done.
Nice job. They break the press. They get it to the open Josh Godden, who bangs in a 3. Dribble drive into the lane, a little right-handed teardrop runner, no good. And Wildcat basketball. (37-24), La Crosse Central. A game closer this year than last year. Butts now double-teamed and an errant pass, and they are giving the Wildcats absolute fits right now on the pressure.
Yeah, last time we played Central was back January 18th. We lost 40-65, but if you recall that game too, Michael Sherman was under the weather. He actually played that game, but he wasn't the same, and it's tough when your best defender is not able to play, but give credit to La Crosse Central. They're an awfully, awfully good team.
Really good. Nick Williams in the lane, little soft runner. Really nice touch there by Nick Williams, and 2 more for the Riverhawks. Joey Butts near side. They're easing up a little bit, aren't they? They're still trapping.
Still trapping right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Eli Johnson kicks it out. Joey Butts. Here, Josh Godin. How about a heat check, Josh? Good heavy defense, though. Nothing you can do with it there. Joey Butts here to the near side now to Nate Gervais. Foul away from the basketball. That one's going to be on Eli Johnson. I think he backed into Omaro Crosse Nuridin. Yeah, Crosse Nuridin, he went down to the floor. I don't know how much he sold that, but Eli Johnson backed into him, and he
Bye.
The ref bought it.
See ya.
got the sale. Strittmatter moves it up for the Riverhawks. Nick Williams, he has a lot of minutes, doesn't he?
He really does. He's one of the best players. Fried is actually on the bench.
Give him a little bit of a break. Good crossover dribble between the legs, down the lane.
Out of bounds.
The clock.
She hit it. Shoot. I got to go fix that. So you got to call this. I got to go fix the clock. She hit somebody. She kicked the clock.
The clock clicker. The clock kicker. Turnover. Sorry for the technical malfunction here, but Kevin's getting it fixed up. There's not quite there, Kevin.
Fouls on the Riverhawks, number 3, Boston Griffey. That's his third, team's 5th. And for the Riverhawks, number 12, Ben Free. And for the Wildcats, number 3, Jake Gallo.
The piece of the puzzle that makes the Crosse Central's full court press so good is that all of their players are extremely athletic. They can get around the court really, really quickly. They can close in on that trap when it presents itself. So really well done. Another turnover, River Falls. Really good drive by Antoine Hardy. He took advantage of a definite mismatch with Nick Gervais on him doing that layup. 41-24. They've been pulling away for a little bit here. We're still having a really, really tough time on that full court press.
Hey, Gary Langer. Glad to have you aboard. Gary, stay close to your phone because there might be a game or two we might need you this year. Although, 41-24. La Crosse Central has found the way to really stymie the Wildcats tonight. It is on the full court pressure.
As much as you don't want to see this, you don't want to lose a game. It's a great learning experience for us this first game of the season. Understand where we are as a team, as individuals in a group. It's a grind. It's a full season. This gives us an opportunity to improve.
Huge learning experience. Nice. Way to break it there. They had it. and just lost the handle. Did Jake Godden to throw it away, up, under, and good. There's stuff that can be corrected here. That's what I'm, right? I mean, this isn't lack of effort. Just some things you can coach will coach them up. There's things that can definitely be corrected here. Joey Butts, far side over to Severson. They go. It's a much more experienced La Crosse Central Riverhawks team. Is that fair to say?
It is fair to say. As I said, they're bringing back 28 points from last year. That's pretty significant when you compare it to us with less than 10 points returning. Oh, Kevin just tried to take our full table out with his knee. Table's still good.
We're good. Yeah, they were runners-up last year to Pewaukee. We talked about that earlier. I mean, state championship type material. Up and good. Eric Chapin makes the front end of that. Second one is up, and it is no good. Pulled down out of there by Bennett Freed. Yeah, we called Freed's name a lot tonight, along with Nick Williams. Those two guys are the 1-2 punch for La Crosse Central, surrounded by a lot of other really good basketball players.
Be interesting to see the tilt between Onalaska and La Crosse Central this year. Two extraordinarily state-level teams in the same conference has got to be a lot of fun.
Freed with the basketball right now. Peyton Strickmeyer thought about three, put it back in the holster, says, not yet. And now we got to travel. A little quick feet there by Nick Williams. I don't think he agreed with that, but referee right there, a little bit of a quick movement with the feet. Got going before the ball hit the ground and called the travel. Jake Godden inbounding for River Falls. Sit over there to Preston Johnson on the far side. Johnson down in the land of the Giants. Not a lot he can do down there. Joey Butts back up to Preston Johnson, over to Eli Johnson. Now to Jake Godden, down low. Knocked out of there by Peyton Strickmatter. And off the hands of Joey Butts. Turnover, Wildcats headed to the La Crosse Central Riverhawks. Henry Meyer, he's a good-looking basketball player as well. Complements the studs really well.
As you're doing your fix-up of the technology piece, one of the things I did call out is that beyond, the 2 or 3 players, the rest of their players are really complementary to that whole group. They play extraordinarily well. They're very active on this defense. The full court press has not slowed down with their people coming in. Well, then
look at that, Freed right in the middle of that, and then missed a layup.
There's a really good basketball IQ happening there on the La Crosse Central's team.
Nice runner by Preston Johnson. Couldn't get it to drop. Good athletic move. Kind of got caught in the air there a little bit. He'll get that as the season goes on. Neck ball, no good. Rebound, Riverhawks so active on their feet.
Yeah, Freed got way high on that one and tipped that ball
Rainbow
out.
three,
And then he puts that
count it.
You think he's going to be playing at the next level?
Yeah, somewhere. Preston Johnson over here to the near side to Godden. To Preston Johnson. Godden with the basketball up top. Looking for help down low and nothing doing. Solid defense by the Riverhawks. Joey Butts with the rock. Here to Eli Johnson. Cody Olson down low to Preston Johnson. Cody Olson now with the basketball. To Preston. The lefty says, I'll try three. No good. Online, just a little short. Lacrosse Central has them double up here with 7.5 minutes to go. Timeout, Lacrosse Central.
One of the positive things, Kevin, tonight, we haven't really said anything about the reffing. The reffing has been awfully solid.
They're good, right?
Solid. Really good.
Yeah, they're about in mid-season form more than anybody.
I don't know. Lacrosse Central looks like they're in mid-season form, don't they?
They've definitely been working on their full-court press trap and trying to give teams some fits. And they've been exercising that well tonight against River Falls, and it has done just that. I think we kind of lost track of how many turnovers and points off of that, but many. I think it may have hit double digits.
I bet you, at least 20 of their points have been off of
turnovers. Yeah. And there's your difference.
Yep.
Really.
And the thing with their defense is that they quickly turn their defense into offense. If they get that steal, they're at that hoop almost immediately.
It's fun to see these high school kids singing along to this song.
A song that happened
way before their time.
Before their time, and maybe before their parents' time. Oh my God!
Yeah,
you did that on cue there.
Yeah, I know where you were going with that. See, we're in mid-season form. We're just completing each other's sentences already, Ariel. Dane Axness in the game for Lacrosse Central, and when we got a travel maybe? Double dribble. Coach Zach Campbell still coaching them up.
So Lacrosse Central has pulled off that full core press, sort of a classy move.
Butts here to the near side to Carafel. Count it! Aiden Carafel for three.
There's something that's beautiful to see, a three-point shot where that net just comes up like it's going into water, right?
Splash!
Shot. It's so cool.
50-28 with 6:38 to go. When we get a minute, I have that three-pointer queued up.
Oh, nice.
To the rack, Carafel up, under, and good. Aiden Carafel. Ooh, a little forearm there. That was called earlier tonight.
It was.
Though I do like to, they have let them play a little bit tonight. They've just got the right feel for it almost, right? I mean, calling it, keeping it under control, but yet letting them play. Up, under, little runner, no good. Wildcats trying to get the rebound. We got a foul.
14 reach over.
Hey, let's go back and take a look at that three-pointer again right here, Ariel. Nice kick out. Got a great look, and here it is. Splash. Smooth as butter. It's a good look by Aiden Carafel.
What's happening down here? Free throws. 1-on-1. It's only 13 fouls for this half. It's good.
I would say the replay has potential to really launch our broadcast to another level. What do you think?
Now you have to have the where they have the markers on there.
Oh yeah, so there's the telestrators.
The telestrators.
Yeah, we're working on that. I think that function is actually possibly doable.
Oh,
and
seriously?
I'm going to get you a telestrator, and we're going to go crazy.
All over it, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to Google that to make it home. Maybe buy a telestrator. Rob Derry's in midseason form. I know that. He hasn't missed anything.
Yeah, he's smoking on that.
Whew.
Look at that quality of the picture, and then just the way he frames it up.
Right. Dribble drive in the lane, fade away, 8-footer, rolls around and good. Nice soft touch there by Henry Meyer.
Yep.
Deb, you like the ease of the scoring that we figured out the short key?
It's very nice.
Short key for 2 or 3.
Yeah. It's just you just got to hit each one, but steal. Here comes Meyer. He'll pull up from 3, rattles around, no
Nice
good.
rebound.
Ripped out of there by Cody Olson. Wildcats now pushed up the floor. Butts for 3, no good.
Oh, Cody
nice hustle.
Olson, nice hustle. That goes a long way in the coach's book.
Joey Butts will try pull up for 3 again, no good. Ripped out of there by Nick Williams.
So many times when we play games, we talk about matchups, and for the last 2 years, we had Michael Sherman as our defensive
Hustle guy.
That
nice
really
reverse
by Freed.
by Freed.
But we had Michael for the last 2 years doing that, and I was going to say it would be nice to have that. But even in this evening's game, Lacrosse Central has so many solid players on their team. It'd be tough to really try to match up with one player and make a real difference. But still looking for who's going to be that defensive stopper that we normally have at least one player every year. So it'll be a new personality, hopefully, that'll be coming out. I like Cody Olson's aggressiveness out there on the floor as a first run as far as the first game.
Joey Butts pulls with a nice 3. Nice quick feed down low, reverse layup, and good.
He moves really, really well without the ball.
Aiden Carafell, get that down low to Eli Johnson. Uses big body and big frame, up and good. He's good down low. He's got a nice wide frame. He's in real good control. Uses athleticism and body and just gets up and pounds those in.
Yep. And he's only a sophomore. That's the really, really positive piece of this.
Timeout, Lacrosse Central.
Funky Cole Medina.
Thanks to Craig Finstad tonight, we've got our timeouts squared away. So we'll be back here Friday night. We have the first 4 games are at home this year. So we'll have New Richmond in town this Friday night. And then is it Hudson right away, or is it the team from just across the river over there, St. Paul Johnson? There's St. Paul Johnson, Hudson, and New Richmond. So I'm not sure what order. It's New Richmond, and then I think it's St. Paul Johnson, and then Hudson, if I remember correctly.
Your memory is better than mine. I told Deb, I said, this is the most ill-prepared I've come to a basketball game ever. So
I could look on the homepage, or someone could get on the chat and let us know.
I'll go to With Sports and find that out.
Yeah, or you just go on the River Falls Sports. I've got them scheduled on there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There we go. Rob Derry, the artist, coming through in the clutch. Nice pass down low. That kid is a giant.
Yeah, we have St. Paul Johnson on December 6th.
Hardy.
December 9th, Hudson.
Come on, Joey.
St. Paul Central on the 13th. So New Richmond, St. Paul Johnson, Hudson, St. Paul Central.
Okay,
and
so but those first 4 games. So you've got 2 conference games right out of the chute. So Friday night, and you got a non-conference game. Then it's Hudson.
Yep.
So you got some big games coming up, and hopefully this will get you tuned up for that.
Absolutely.
There'll be room for you. Those first 4, next 3 will be in the gym here at River Falls High School. We'll have them all for you here, right here on River Falls Sports YouTube network. I got Rob Derry locked in on that initial contract for the first 4, which I'm pretty happy about. I figure I'm going to go at him in bites this year. I don't want to feel like he's going to have to overcommit. So I'll be back for bite number 2, Rob, just to let you know.
So we got Langer up for the 5th through 10th games?
I don't know. I just told him to stay close to the phone. You never know. You never know. Pull up, 15-footer, front iron, no good.
Rebound, Gervais.
Gervais, nice rebound there. Push it forward. Far side they go to Carafel. Get it down low. A little runner. Good. Nice soft touch there by Eric Chapin.
Way to go, Eric.
He's 6'3". He's a nice frame down there as well.
Good. And if he's anything like his brother, hopefully he shoots a
Timeout,
three-pointer as
River
well.
Falls. One timeout remaining for River Falls. La Crosse Central still has 3 with $1:47 to go. Greg Peters says, Rob Derry is a River Falls treasure. He is. He's one of those guys that's just around and everybody knows him, but he's not flashy. He just is always getting it done. And he's dependable. Like, you just know you're going to get a good product when Rob's around.
Check
Always.
that one off.
56-37, La Crosse Central. River Falls kind of hung around the first half of the first half. La Crosse Central opened up their full court press, and it's been a nightmare since.
Very much so. It's
Pull this up just a little.
sorry about that. Isn't that better?
Yeah.
Sorry, my microphone was too far away from my mouth.
Run a tight ship around here, Ariel. But yeah, the full court press.
That full court press it wreaked havoc on us, but it's something that we need to learn from now. It's exposed us, and it's something that Coach Campbell, I'm sure, is going to work really, really hard on, because with YouTube, people can see that game, and they're going to say, hey, we're going to come after River Falls with that, so the next time we play, we're going to be prepared.
But that is something with athletes that they have. You can correct that, right?
Absolutely.
Boston Brindley over to the far side they go. Now back up top to Boston Brindley. I just like saying his name. 3-point chance. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Brendan Cahill for 3. Almost stolen away. Good dribbling there by Josh Godden. Now we got a 3. Back iron, no good. Godden with a rebound.
Nice pass.
Up under and foul going to the rack is Quincy Johnson. Quincy Johnson is 6'3", seniors.
At the line for the Wildcats for 5, Quincy Johnson, shooting 2.
There you go.
Nice job. He's in the book. Nice job, Quincy Johnson.
Unlike his brother, he's right-handed, and he makes the second one.
Nice job. He's got a pair. Quincy Johnson makes them both. Something to talk about at breakfast tomorrow morning, huh?
How cool is that for brothers to be playing? We have the Godden brothers playing as well. They're both seniors.
It's awesome. Under a minute to go. Few new faces in the game. Dane Axness is back in. He was in earlier, and that's just a nice runner under the hoop by Peyton Strittmatter. He's one of those guys in a close game. He might be the guy for a couple games, right?
That was a really, really nice rip and go on that play. Very, very quick.
Teams that are going to be keying on a Nick Williams and some of these other studs and the Bennett Freed, all of a sudden, Strittmatter is going to be the guy and throw up a 20 spot on you.
Yeah.
Pretty good basketball team in this La Crosse Central Riverhawks.
It'll be interesting to see their progression through the season and see how they do. They'll be playing in some, I'm guessing, some major tournaments here, showcase-type tournaments because they are that good. And
so what was the score last year? It said 60-40 last year?
Yeah, it was about 20 points.
60-39 right.
We need a free throw, man. Need a free throw.
Right. So very a different type of game, though, than it was last year.
They shot lights out three-point range last year. They shot a lot of those. It really opened up their offense.
Derek Pengier was in the game for the Riverhawks as well. Off the knee, and that's going to stay with the Riverhawks. Last touched by Jake Godden off his knee. 14.4 to go. Derek Panger. See, he wants to rock. He wants to get in the scorebook. Number 30 here on the near side. 1 second, and that's going to do it. So we're just 1 point different than last year. So let's go here. Let's throw up final. Just type in final. Go on caps.
They take on the New Richmond Tigers. Again, thank you for coming, and
There we
please
go.
drive home safely.
There you go, your final tonight from River Falls High School. The La Crosse Central Riverhawks came into town, traveled up the Scenic Byway to hang a 60 spot on the River Falls Wildcats, who had 39 tonight. Rob, I don't takeaways from the game tonight. Wildcats, they have things they can correct. They have some athletes on the team. I like some of the wide bodies that they have, Ariel.
Right.
Down low, Eli Johnson.
They went really deep. I mean, in the meat of the game, they went deep on their bench, which is good to see. I'm sure Coach Campbell is trying to figure out who can do what out there on the floor, but the fact that they got that many kids out there on the floor was really, really a good positive for them. It'll be really interesting to see how this how they adjust and what they're able to do against New Richmond coming up here on this Friday.
Yeah, so Friday nights, they'll have 3 days to correct, Tuesday,
Yep.
Wednesday, Thursday. They'll work hard in the gym. I know Coach Campbell will be coaching them up, and we'll come in and get our first Big Rivers Conference game underway this Friday night at 7:15. We'll have it for you right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. On behalf of my great color commentator who's choking right now, he's all choked up, Ariel Avestras, choking on a chicken bone next to me. A great cameraman and artist, Rob Derry, and Ariel's wife, Debbie Avestras, our executive producer tonight. I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody.